y'all, so it's my first video. Okay, so I'm starting the video because I want to tell you guys about my business and how I come up with ideas, how I got here, all that, bam. And I'm going to try to do a get ready with me. This is my first one, so bear with me. So I have a company called Risqué Beauty. So a lot of people always ask me, how do I come up with like my ideas? How do I come up with the names? They're like all this creativeness. And really, sometimes they come from jokes. Sometimes they're thought out. Sometimes I just think of a word and we get there. You know, over here we are definitely, talk about God and all that, because I definitely feel like a lot of this is my purpose. So that's definitely going to be a part of the things that I talk about. Basically, it's just going to be mainly talking about why I started Risqué, how and what I do, to keep motivated. It's a small business. I'm still growing. I'm still learning a lot. I'm a single mom, but I definitely have a lot of help from my family and friends. So I don't use that term much. But yeah, my baby, well, he's not a baby. He's actually 11 years old. So yeah, it's a lot of balance over here. I work a 9 to 5. I've been at my job for quite some time now. And I'm just a normal working mom. I live in California. We live in the Bay Area. Yeah, so basically, the last year and a half or so, I've been on this journey of just figuring out my purpose and what it is I need to do with my life, and that has not been easy. I'm a person who was actually raised in the church, went to church my whole life. Stopped kind of going around 25-ish. I don't know. But yeah, so I got back into it last year, and I always stayed believing in God and stuff, but when you're young, it's just your life. So, ooh, and ooh. So yeah, I just trying to figure out stuff as an adult. When 30s hit, it's woo, it's you're trying to figure out all these things, trying to figure out why I am the way I am, realizing that, I went to the Art Institute. I went to school for fashion design. And so, what's really funny is that the other day, I was just thinking about a lot of stuff, and I'm like, when you apply, I don't know how all schools are, but I'm assuming art schools and stuff is like this. When I applied there, they have you do it's like an interview kind of but then also they have you sit there. I want to say my mom went with me, but they have you do these vision boards and stuff, and you basically have to give what you want to do. It was a vision board of what you wanted to see in your life. And it's crazy because I really don't think I have it anymore, to be honest. I really don't know what happened to it. But what's really funny is that I remember going there saying that, oh, I went to the Art Institute for fashion design. Fun fact. So yeah. And I was saying I wanted to have a one-stop shop. So I wanted to have a boutique, and I wanted to what I wanted to do, I'm telling y'all, I get distracted quickly, so bear with me, because this is really how I am in real life. Me and my friends, me and one of my best friends joke about this all the time. But yeah, it was a vision board basically. And in the vision board, it basically wanted you to talk about like what it is you wanted. So I had a dream of having a boutique, but I would sell lip gloss. Crazy. That's how Risque started, was from lip gloss. Crazy, right? But anyways, oh, and I graduated college in 2013. So yeah. And I wanted to sell lip gloss and then have like even like a beauty section, because that was also something I always wanted to do. I always like was into makeup, and you know, my mom being my mom, she thought it was a better idea for me to go to the Art Institute first, which I get it, because if I would have went to cosmetology school, I for sure wouldn't have went through with going to the Art Institute for sure. But anyways, so yeah, basically was like a vision board, and in a vision board I wanted to have a boutique, and I wanted to offer like makeup services and sell lip gloss. Crazy. And I just thought about this like the other day, because of course, like I said, I graduated in 2013. And so, yeah, we're in 2023. I started Risqué in 2019, and I just thought about this the other day, like, wow, I'm real life kind of doing stuff that I said I always kind of wanted to do, but it's like, you know, deep down in your brain, something you don't really think about. So, yeah, it's funny because people have been telling me all my life I should start YouTube. Like, well, at a young age, people have always said it. And I'm like, yeah, okay, it's something I thought about. It's something I thought about, blah, blah, blah. And here we are all these years later. So, yeah. Y'all, I'm a person who just has to go with the spur of the moment. This is not like a real organized video. I just wanted to get something out and just try with my first video and see, you know, how I can make it better, you know. So yeah, it's hot, but I say but a lot, and I say like a lot, and it's something I've tried to work on, but it gets on my mom's nerve. But it's like, mama, I'm sorry, but woo. But yeah, I just want to have fun and, you know, just share how I got here. It's been a good journey, but it's also kind of hard, because I feel like there's a lot of people who are entrepreneurs, right? But I feel like there's a lot of people who don't do things like the right way. And there's definitely some things that I still like need some work on and all that. But one thing about me is nothing comes easy to me in life. So I take it kind of serious when it comes to like having stuff being like legit and all that, because ain't no way I'm not spending all this money and stuff to get all these fines and, you know. So yeah, I can talk to you guys about like how I came up with just different ideas and how I got like even my business license and all that, like my business license, your reseller's license, all that, because those are things that's really important for a business. Again, like I said, I'm still learning a lot, and it's not easy. I feel like I have really good friends and family. You know, I always have to make sure I say family, because my mom, nah, for real though, my mom is my #1 fan, honestly, but she's a lot. And so she take it as like, what about me? What about me? Like, girl, we know. Everybody that know me know you included in this, honey. We know, because we know you support. And she just got my back. So yeah, see, I forgot what I was saying again. So yeah, I have really supportive friends and family that help me. I do a lot of stuff on my own, but I do like lean on my friends and family for support or like ideas, like what do they think. It's definitely hard to balance. Again, like I told you guys, I definitely still work a 9 to 5, and you know, it's me and my child here, and it's not always easy. It's really not. But I've just learned to trust myself and know that at the end of the day, I know what's kind of best for me, and I know that this is all a part of my purpose, so I know I have to push forward even when it's hard. So yeah, I just want to outlet there, because it's like all my friends and family are very supportive, but it's like I feel like in a sense I'm the only one who's going through these things, and it's difficult sometimes. So sometimes I get in my own head, you know, I deal with anxiety and all that, but it's things I'm working on, not having control of everything. And when you have a business, that's hard, because baby, I want control. What do you mean? What do you mean I can't have control, you know? Y'all, this is me. This is how I act. And yeah, so I just wanted a space to where I can help other people. Like, that's something too I feel like is a part of my purpose. It's like learning all the things I am learning and getting it out there. Like, dude, y'all don't even know. Well, y'all probably do know, but YouTube is God sent for real. Because like, even how, like, to be honest, I think how I even thought about making lip gloss was from like an ad or something. Because for years, so like backstory, I kind of wanted to start this company like a long time ago. I started looking in like 2017, looking for like vendors that can actually, like, I buy the lip glosses from and all that. And like, I bought tons of samples, and like, don't get me wrong, I still have some of them. It's so funny. One day maybe I'll show you guys. Still have some of those samples, and they were good, but they were like, not so sure. Not so sure. And so I just kind of like slowly, it was like this thing, like, start a lip gloss business, and it was just lip gloss. Mind you, here it's a health and beauty brand, so I don't sell just lip glosses. I just started doing lipsticks. I do body scrubs, lip oils, body butters, lotions, you know, and there's some things that I'm going to be working on soon too, just new items. So it's just like a beauty brand. But when I first started looking into it, I'm like, ooh, that would be fun to do lip gloss. And so I started looking into it, and I just wasn't 100% feeling it. Like, I was like, okay, it was like this thing, and you would have to, like, I think it was like you start, like, you just needed $1,000, and I think they helped you come up with everything. So yeah, that's cool and all, but it just wasn't working out for what I was really wanting. So then that was like 2017, 2018. And then it's like, it's just so strange, because it just like kept popping up, you know, like everything that I wanted. I just felt like it wasn't exactly everything that I was looking for. And I was just like, okay, I stopped. So then 2019 comes, you know. Was it 2019? I started Risqué the end of 2020. So yeah, I started looking into it again. I started writing down like business plans. Y'all, I have notebooks for days, and I would just do so much research. Like, what would I name the place? Like, this is just how I am. Like, I'm an overthinker, so I write down a lot of stuff and just go from there. So yeah, I would do all that. And one day, and during the pandemic, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just start it. I got all these notes. It keeps coming up. And again, this goes back to like purpose. I'm like, this has to be a part of my purpose, because why does it always come up? Like, it was just little things. I can't explain it, but it was just like different situations. And I was just talking to, you know, all my day ones about it, and everyone like, girl, just do it. So I did. I found TKB Trading, and you know, I went from there. I ordered some stuff. I went on YouTube and seen how, cause I don't know, I want to say that I was like on Snapchat or something of someone making glosses, and I'm like, I've been trying to find vendors. Let me start looking into like how I can make it myself. And it was so easy. It was easy as heck, y'all. So I did it. I had gave like out all these samples, and I had went to Brazil. So this was in the beginning of 2021. I went to Brazil, and then no, 2020. Yeah, so I went to Brazil and gave people samples. They liked them too. It was a group of, well, I knew some of them, but I didn't know all the ladies or whatever. And so, yeah, everyone just told me how much they liked the product. So I was like, y'all do for real, or y'all just saying it because it's me? Like, are y'all lying? And like everybody. And like I said, my mom is like my #1 supporter, but my family, they ain't gonna lie to you. That's what they ain't gonna do. So I was just like, okay, bet. Like, so then I started working on it. I started looking into everything I needed. I started getting all my licenses and stuff. I did start my, so licenses and stuff I actually need is to get them. I just started looking into everything I needed, what type of website I wanted. And slowly but surely, Risqué came about. And it was definitely hard. It was days like you cry and all that good stuff, because it's just like, you know, I noticed that I have a thing of being scared of failure, which I notice a lot of people do. And also it's like I already wasn't feeling content. I felt I was at my job, and I'm like, dang, I've been applying to jobs for so long. Like, why is nothing like working out for me and all these things? And I just learned, like, I really feel like, even still now, that a lot of stuff didn't work out because I needed to focus on, like, my purpose. These things ain't working, so clearly I need to work on this, you know what I mean? So that's basically how I started feeling about that. So yeah, and here we are. So I've been doing business for, I guess, 2.5 years, 2 years. So yeah, and it's hard, you know. Some months is good, some months isn't. It's funny because I know people mean well, but it really kind of is like overwhelming, I guess, because I'm a person who, like, I feel like this is a part of my purpose, that I have to keep striving no matter if it's fun or not, you know, or if it's hard or not. So I know people don't mean like anything by it, but I'm like, girl, it's a lot when people always ask like, how's business, like, y'all, I'm a small business. It's not gonna, you know, well, I'm not gonna say what it's not gonna do, because that's God business, and I learned to mind my business when it comes to that. Like, I need to just do what I need to do and not worry about all that other. But anyway, there's so many people that come to me and just say, you know, how much like they're proud of me, and it's like some of these people I don't even know, so it's like very interesting, but it's like period poop. I just kind of want to be on this channel and just, you know, do what's best for me and not let like fear be in the way of stuff, because I feel like, you know, want a safe place and just learning to like go with the stuff and stop letting fear get in the way of things, and letting fear like stop you from doing things. It's funny because sometimes I even beat myself up like, this isn't that bad. Like, yeah, it costs a lot. You come out in the beginning, you spend a lot of money, you know, on stuff. But it's just like, sometimes I'd be like, well, why I didn't start this a long time ago? But then people remind me of like stages of life, and, you know, sometimes you need to go through certain things and all that. All that to say is, stop beating yourself up and just do it. This is to me too, because I be doing that. So I'm working on being like obedient and discipline. Y'all, it's so funny because sometimes I really be like, who are you? I be like, who are you? Because I be shocking myself because I've just come such a long way, you know? I be like, girl, who is you preaching to? Like, who do you think you are, baby girl? But it's all a learning experience, you know? I just want to do what I'm supposed to do and make sure I do everything that it is that God has told me to do. And sometimes that can be hard too, because it's like, is it really him or is it me acting like it's him? But it's like sometimes like stuff I feel like comes up so much that it's like, okay girl, this is not a coincidence, you know what I mean? So like a lot of this I know I'm supposed to be doing, because some of this stuff has come up for like years, like I said. So I just don't want to beat myself up like, oh my gosh, why are you just now doing this? Like, girl, boo. Girl, who cares? Just do it. Dang. So I'm holding myself accountable. I know this is like probably all over the place, but honestly, that's me. That's how I am. I'm like that all the time. So it's like, at the same time, it's like, I think that's sometimes the issue with people, is that we're really overthinking it to where then now you're not doing nothing, you know? And it's like, well, I know that ain't even part of the purpose. So stop overthinking it and just do it. And that's what the stage where I'm in. And I'm just happy for like my support system. I'm happy for everybody that actually supports my business too. Rather that's any feedback, whatever. Like for me, business is not just you. Support is not just you buying things. It's you word of mouth, you know. Even telling me like, wow, it's a lot of men that even tell me like, Danielle, you doing your thing. Like, how did you come up with this? Like, your website looks nice and all that. So I just kind of want to show you guys like how I get into that, you know. I'm just getting ready, and I'm actually launching some sunglasses today, and I need to take some pictures in them. So I don't want God popping me, okay? I always say this thing and people y'all, I have dark humor, but I'll be saying like when I'm not doing what I know I need to be doing, I'm like, he gonna throw a sandal down and pop me. That's what I be saying. What I can say, in the last, I'm gonna say at least 6 months, I've learned to truly let go and let God, and really changed my life. And it's something so simple. We were all born for a reason, you know? And I just think that's really true. Like, we were all born for a reason, and we all have a purpose. And we be sitting here worried about like what we want to do, and sometimes God do put that out there, but then it's like he gonna show you like, I told you this wasn't for you, baby girl. But you know, you live and you learn, and it's like one of those things, once you start, you good, you Gucci. And that's what it is for life in general. Like, it don't even be that bad. We be overthinking it, bro. Then it's like, now I'm laughing at myself, because I was like, girl, you did all that for what? Like, legit for what? But it is what it is. That's probably part of the growing process, you know, for a lot of us. Ooh. I make these robes too. I made this for my cousins. Tiana's, well, you know the lighting. Tiana's Thirsty 30s. So 2023, we being more determined. We being accountable. We are being obedient and disciplined. So yeah, this is a part of me being obedient and disciplined. Just so you know. I know there's some girls out here that would appreciate some of this stuff, because one thing I'm about, Danielle, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, homegirl. Because all that stuff we be worrying about really don't even be mattering. Once you learn that, you be good in the hood, bruh. Not bruh. But you really do be good in the hood. Y'all gonna learn some stuff with me too, because like I said, there's a lot of stuff that hasn't been like the easiest or whatever. And so some stuff, like a lot of stuff, like I get down packed the first time, right? But some stuff, ooh, it be giving me a run for my money. So I just want to show that, because it's like a lot of stuff I do get right the first time. I'm using this as a lip liner. This is my unveiled, oh, well, you can't see all that, but it's my unveiled lipstick. Using that as a lip liner. See, look at this. Like, it's pretty. I don't know. That's something I'll work on too. But that's another thing too. I always been a person who, like I said, is a perfectionist. So for me, it's always like, I need it to look like this. I need to do this. And it's like, girl, no you don't. No you do not. So it's like, stop worrying about all that. This one is actually for the new collection. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty. So yeah. I'm about to just go take some pictures with the new shades and stuff. I just wanted to do a little, I guess, a intro but not so intro video of Risqué Beauty. Final look, y'all. Just wanted to come in and give y'all the final look. Like I said, I did the mascara. I know I need to work on my lighting, because this looks totally different than it did on camera. But yeah, it's the same look I just got done, y'all. I'm proud of myself, like, because I was really nervous and I didn't want to talk myself out of doing it, and I did it. So the next step is editing and posting it, because we posting all 2023. Nice chatting with y'all. See you next time. Bye.